Hello everyone. Today in Java programming, I'm going to show you the if-else-if statement. In if-else-if statement, look at how we can write down the condition. If-else-if statement is written with if and then the corresponding condition 1. If the condition 1 is satisfied, that means if the condition 1 is true, then the codes will be executed. If condition 1 is false, then it moves to the else if part. In the else if part, the second condition is checked. If condition 2 is satisfied, that means if condition 2 is true, then the codes will be executed. If again condition 2 is false, then it will move on to the next else if part where condition 3 will be checked. If condition 3 is true, then code will be executed. So in this way we can give multiple conditions. So let me show you the use of if else if with the help of a question. I've written the question. The question is, write a program to input year and check whether it is a leap year, a century leap year, or a century year but not a leap year. So, all of you know the condition to check the leap year. It is if the year is divisible by 4, it is known as leap year. Now, century year we mean that the year which comprises of 2 zeros at the end. That means it is a century. So century leap year means a century year which is also a leap year. So what is the condition to check century leap year? The condition to check century leap year is the year should be divisible by 4 so that we can check the divisibility condition for leap year, as well as the year should be divisible by 100 so that we can check that the year is a century year. So combinedly, what we do is to check century leap year, we divide the year by 400. If a year is only divisible by 100, it is known as century year and not a leap year. So here you will find out the program where the year is taken as input in the variable yr and I'm checking the condition if year mod 4 equals to 0 and year mod 100 not equals to 0. So it means that it is a leap year and not a century year. If the first condition is not satisfied, it will move on to the else if part where the second condition is there, and the second condition is year mod 400 equals to 0. It means it is a century leap year. And again, if the second condition is not satisfied, it will move on to the third condition, which is given with the else if statement, that is year mod 100 equals to 0. So here, if this condition is satisfied, that means year is divisible by 100. It means it's a century year. But since it is not divisible by 4, so it means that we will write down the statement as it is a century year but not a leap year. And if any of these three conditions are not satisfied, it means the year is neither a century year nor a leap year. So, let me show you the output. How the output will look like. Look at, I've given 3 years. That means, sorry, I have given 4 different inputs. The first input is 2004. 2004 is a leap year. The second input I've given as 2000. 2000 is a century year as well as leap year. So I'm writing it as it is a century leap year. The third value that I have checked, it is 1900, the year 1900. 1900 is a century year, but it is not a leap year. And the fourth value that I have checked is 1998. 1998 is a normal year, which is neither a century year nor a leap year. I hope all of you have understood the application of if else if. Thank you.